How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be covering the melee starter class in Tribes of Midgard, the Warrior. Adepts of the god tier, warriors are versatile fighters who live to fight another day, even in death. Highly skilled in melee weaponry and spellcasting, they strike foes with blinding speed, continually landing blow after blow. And let me tell you, I was sleeping on this class when I first started the game a couple weeks back. The truth of the matter is, when you start to understand how the game works and the sheer reliance you can have on melee weapons to carry you through to the final battle, the warrior shines above the rest. No reliance on gimmicks such as building infinite ramps or immunity to the fiery sun of the desert, the warrior is still able to easily clear all the content in the game and get you to the end at breakneck speed. And why, you may ask? Very simply, melee in this game is broken at the moment. A heavy majority of my Fenrir clears have all been done with some sort of axe or sword, so pair that with a class that allows you to keep pumping out special attacks, bonus damage with swords and axes, increased damage on your combo point finishers, and a self-revive, you're looking at a surefire way of steamrolling to Fenrir's lair. But this isn't even mentioning the most broken skill the warrior has. Now I know I said that the Seer's abilities were broken, but this one is actually without a doubt busted. And of course, I'm talking about Reckless Roll. I'll get into why a little later on as we go through the build, so sit tight. When you start off as a warrior, you gain the passive Tears Double Hit. With this passive, you can trigger a second attack every 2 combo attacks. In other words, and according to the tooltip, this means that every second melee attack strikes twice, essentially giving you a 4-hit combo for the price of 3. Not only does this skill allow you to dispatch your enemies quicker, but it means you'll be generating more mana for your special attacks faster as well. Pair that with the next ability we'll be taking in the tree, Power Within, you'll have a 4th mana bar to be able to dish out non-stop bursts of attacks. Be it sword, hammer, axe, or yes, even bow, you'll be casting out specials left and right. And believe it or not, the flexibility of the tree is very dependent on your choice of weapon or situation you're in. If you wish to hit even harder, consider taking Final Act for the plus 50% damage increase on your last combo attack hit. If you want to keep making use of your offensive capabilities, I would work up the tree, grabbing Mana Surge 1, and if you plan on playing with fire or ice weapons, grab Mana Surge 2, followed by your choice of elemental efficiency increase. Assuming you're following the current mock build so far, you would be around level 7 and your choices don't stop there. Pick up either Sword Mastery or Axe Mastery depending on what you're using, and your damage will be unstoppable. Finally, we can work down the tree, grabbing the absolutely broken Reckless Roll skill. The tooltip slightly hints at this, but it doesn't really explain just how invincible you become when you take this. I would say there's a solid 2, maybe 3 seconds of invincibility you receive once you roll, meaning that you can roll indefinitely on cooldown and never take a point of damage again. Be it a Jotun's special ability, Fenrir Smash, or even hot and cold temperatures, as long as you keep rolling, you'll be perfectly unharmed. The only caveat to this is fall damage, but not to worry, as the warrior can take free fall to avoid that damage as well. You're basically unkillable. Tangent aside, I would only grab the Reckless Roll as fall damage is pretty trivial, but from there you can grab Untamed Ashes for the only self-revive in the game in case things go horribly wrong. Now this was just one out of several example builds I could have given, and in fact I didn't take Ice or Fire Embrace in my playthrough, and instead worked right down to Durable Armors 1 for the plus 25% increased armor durability. If you're finding that you need more survivability early on, or maybe you're running naked with the Feral Starter Kit and taking advantage of the Nothing to Hide rune, feel free to grab the roll first and work up and down the trees as you see fit. What I'm trying to get at with this class is there really is no bad build order. Just take whatever you need for the situation at hand and you'll be fine. If you're new to the game or haven't unlocked any of the other classes, enjoy the warrior for what it is, as you're already playing potentially the best class. In short, the warrior is a class that can deal just as much damage as they can take. I would put them in a unique category of burst tank, and to be honest, they kinda feel broken. But this isn't a bad thing necessarily. Tribes of Midgard is a difficult game when starting out, and I think Norsfell chose one of the best introductory classes to be as beginner friendly as they could to new players. This isn't to say that veterans can't have fun on the class either. If you want to see what pure optimization mixed with this broken class looks like, search up some of the speed runs of this game. Nearly all of them play the warrior. And that about wraps up this guide, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something along the way. As stated before, my plan is to make guides for each class in Tribes of Midgard, and as of now, we're following no specific order. So if there's a class you want to see next, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see the full playthrough of the warrior class, you can find it on the streams playlist on my channel. Lastly, I stream on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 PM EST, where we'll be hanging out, answering questions, and making these class guides. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.